Our next guest has been a personal chef to NBA champion LeBron James. He's cooked with Panthers' Steve Smith, NASCAR's Jeff Gordon. What the heck is he doing here? What, are you down on your luck? This is Glenn Lyman.
Hey, I appreciate it, Paul. When I heard the big celebrities were going to be here, I had to make sure we were coming to cook together today.
All right. Now, I told you earlier, I mentioned earlier, grilled portobellos, quinoa, spinach. This is all stuff that I generally would not sit down and eat. But you're saying it's going to be so tasty that I'm not going to be able to help myself.
Well, we're going to do our best. We're going to see what we do. I'll give you a couple of grilling tips while we're here, too. And do you want to help?
Yeah, absolutely. Whatever you need.
Do you cook at home?
I do not.
See, if you were on The Bachelorette, you'd have no luck.
I would, no, my zesty personality would win them over.
You think that?
My cooking would not. And women like to go out to dinner. So I would just take them.
Dang, I got it all wrong. I don't know what you do with me. So let's do some first. So we got these portobello mushrooms, and here's what they look like.
All right.
I know you're really worried about them. Now you finally touched one, and then you're going to eat one in a minute, too. So we're going to make a little dressing. We're going to do the salad with some quinoa and some fresh spinach. If you want to do some whisking, we're going to put in some red wine vinegar. So you can just dump that whole thing right in there. Be careful.
All right.
This is going to be your tool. And now some olive oil, extra virgin olive will be good.
All righty.
And then I like to use sea salt. This is my own. This is called citrus sea salt. So get a good big pinch of that.
When you say it's your own, what does that mean?
It's cheatcooks.com. That's me. And I make my own seasoning blends. This is one of them. So it's a citrus sea salt, and whisk that together real good.
Oh, you snuck a little website plug in there. I like that.
Not too bad, right?
No, not bad at all. All right, so I'm
so you're going to whisk that right together, and then we're going to put it right on top of our... That looks pretty good right there.
Is it already done?
It looks pretty good.
Better than I thought.
You did a good job.
Thank you.
And we're just going to put this over our portobello mushrooms, and I'm going to teach you, whether you're grilling indoors or outdoors, with the weather we've been having in Charlotte, it's good to have a good grill pan and be in your house, too. So my number one tip for grilling is have everything ready, no matter what you're doing when you're going to be grilling indoors or outside.
Be ready.
So what we do is we go to BJ's Wholesale Club on the weekend and we get everything we need: charcoal, propane, foil, all the stuff we're going to put on the grill, fresh vegetables. But anytime I shop, I go right to the produce section first, because that's how you eat healthy.
You got to eat healthy.
Yeah, so I picked out these portobello mushrooms, and we're going to put them on the grill. If you're outside, that's fine. The grill pan's good and hot.
How long have you been soaking those rascals?
It's about 10 minutes is the best way to do it. We just did it real quick here, but 10 minutes is perfect. It's going to soak it up like a sponge.
Just put them on their back?
Just put them on their back.
Like a turtle on the highway. So you flip them on over.
I haven't seen too many of those, but I think I know what you're talking about.
I think you do.
I think you do. Oh, man, that looks really good. So we're going to do about 3 or 4, 5 minutes on one side, and then we're going to flip it over and put it right on the other side.
All right, so 3 or 4 or 5 minutes on one side.
Depends how big they are. You can get the portobello mushrooms, the real big giant caps you might have seen in restaurants before. These baby bellas look really good, so probably about 3 minutes per side.
All right.
Once we cook them, we're going to give them a good flip. But here's another tip about grilling.
All right.
When you're done with them, try to grill your vegetables whole. Then they keep their texture, they keep their shape, they keep their nutrients. Instead of cutting them up and then putting them on the grill, you see
all the nutrients will spill out.
And they get a little fall. They fall through the grates. You don't want to
need that mess.
You don't need that mess at all.
We want to eat healthy.
All right. So
you look like you eat healthy.
I do my best, yeah.
Do you exercise?
As much as possible. I got twin 12-year-olds, so I chase them all around. That's what it's like for me.
That's spinach.
That's Popeye spinach.
How'd you like that?
You know what you're talking about in the kitchen. Don't need to even tell me about this.
And tell me about this. This is quinoa?
Quinoa.
And it's like, I was told it was like half, like rice cut in half almost. Yeah, is rice not small enough already? Why are we cutting
it? Cooks a lot. It cooks a lot like rice, a little bit quicker, but it's supposed to be the superfood of all grains. It's got great protein.
So it's a grain.
It's a grain. It's kind of a cereal. It's a mix of both, but it's a superfood. Great protein, amino acids, everything you want to build. Really good flavors too.
You can pick it up at most stores?
Oh yeah, for sure you can. And then here's the thing about something that's so healthy for you: it has no taste. So you got to add taste through your seasonings and everything else you're going to do. So we got the spinach, regular salt. Yeah, more sea salt. I like kosher salt.
Get that on your website too?
Yeah, salt.com. They have that.
Thank you, sir.
I don't even know what it is. So we have the quinoa, we have the spinach. I like to do some fresh tomatoes, any kind you want. Go in your garden, get them, whatever you see at the market. Get the freshest ones you possibly can. So we got some.
Can they be bigger, or do they have to be a little tiny ones?
Any size you want. You got the big fat ones growing in the garden, grab it, slice it up, and put it in. You want a little bit of color in that too. So now we're cutting these in bite-sized pieces, so they're a lot easier.
These are the ones you've already cooked?
Right. These are ones that are already cooked. But if you put them on the grill just like this, like I said, they're going to fall through and be a pain in the butt.
Oh, boy.
That's a mess. Oh, boy. And we toss these right back in with the original juice that we soaked them in. Since it's not meat, it can't harm me at all, too. It's just going to have a little bit more flavor. So now we got baby portobello mushrooms, quinoa, and we have the tomato. It looks nice.
So this could be a meal or a side dish, I'm guessing.
You know, if it was me, I'd have it a side dish to a big, fat, juicy ribeye steak. If you were coming over,
a big piece of cheesecake probably in your
it might work that way, but we can make a salad out of it. It's going to be wonderful. You can try. So let's see what you're going to do with the mushrooms. That fork's going to be for you.
All right. This is just.
Are you worried?
Just a little bit, but see, the thing is, I'm really anti-spice, and this doesn't seem spicy at all.
Not too spicy, but we
that's
always...
generally what they do. They give me a shiv with a big spicy dish. They have some kind of like paprika chili or something.
No, I'm not done yet. We're going to put a little bit of feta cheese on it, too. If that's okay for you.
Put some feta cheese on there.
Yeah, so, you know, I don't make all my food too spicy, but always season your food. Always season right before you cook. So we got a grilled portobello mushroom and quinoa spinach salad with feta cheese.
This is going to be something else, I tell you right now.
Somebody get ready. And Colleen, I have a whole plate saved just
Thank
for
you, Glenn.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Eat like you mean it, man.
What do you think?
Good.
I bet it's delicious. I have no doubt, Glenn Lyman, that is delicious.
It didn't taste like, did I just have a mushroom? Because it didn't taste like what I thought a mushroom would taste like.
Well, yeah, you talked about the texture before, being kind of spongy, and that's what they are when before they're cooked, so they soak up all that flavor.
That's not bad. It's more like you're eating almost like a tomato-like texture.
You know, you're healthier than you were 5 minutes ago already.
You notice it? Well, I feel like it.
Your skin is glowing. You look fantastic.
Thank you,
Paul.
Colleen.
Thank you, Glenn.